So Blue Origin tweeted a picture of Ernest Shackleton's ship. He is a famed Antarctic explorer, and his ship is called the Endurance. And on the tweet, they just posted 5.9.19. So that is the 9th of this month. That's Thursday, May 9th. So that's tomorrow. And we can expect to hear some news from Blue Origin on that day. But we're not quite sure exactly what the news is going to be. There's a few logical conclusions we can take. That Blue Origin has crazy ambitious plans to send humans to the moon. It could be something like, they're going to shoot a rocket towards the moon and see what happens. Maybe they're going to launch a rocket around the moon. We don't know. We don't really know at this time. Now, Blue Origin is developing a robotic lander right now. It's called Blue Moon, and it will be capable of putting about 5 tons of payload on the moon. And they want to land on the lunar surface by 2024. That's what the company has said in the past. But that's not the only moon-related thing that Blue Origin has going for it. They have a new booster. They have a new rocket called New Armstrong. And, well, with the name New Armstrong, it suggests that moon missions are possible with this. After all, Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, and he's the first person to land on the moon, to step foot on the moon, I should say. So maybe, the New Armstrong could have something to do with this. But here's the catch. The Shackleton, which is the name of the explorer, which Blue Origin tweeted the ship of, there's a crater on the moon, a 13-mile wide crater on the moon's south pole that may contain a large abundance of water ice. So therefore, Blue Origin could possibly be sending its lander on its New Armstrong rocket to the Shackleton crater to mine for water ice. Now, so Blue Origin's overall outlook on space is to have millions of people working and living off planet, off the Earth. And this could be the first step for Jeff Bezos' company to start that process. So if they're going to go to the moon, land there, mine some water ice, maybe make a little base there. You never know. I mean, there's right now there's competitions going on for NASA that are making Mars and moon habitats. So maybe they can use some of those structural technologies for this proposed moon mission. So I'm just speculating here, by the way. So if you have any ideas at all about what could be going on with Blue Origin, make sure to let me know. You can go to spacenewspod.com. All my social channels are there. Also, I want to take a second to thank everyone on Patreon. So patreon.com/spacenewspodcast. Without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. So yeah, I can buy new stuff for the studio because of you. I can buy new padding for the walls, basically. Pad up the walls in here and make us sound better. So thank you so much for that. Now, let's get back to a little bit of Blue Origin stuff. Their rockets are doing really well. They have rockets that can lift off and land back on Earth, just like the SpaceX rockets. They don't quite go to the International Space Station yet, but that's the next step. And Jeff Bezos and Blue Origin are taking a slow and steady approach, as opposed to SpaceX, which is kind of like the Silicon Valley approach. Go fast, go hard, and get stuff done as fast as possible. Blue Origin is doing slow and steady wins the race kind of thing. And Jeff Bezos, he's a maniacal business guy, right? So he has billions and billions of dollars that he's pumped into Blue Origin already. So he's not stopping anytime soon. And if he wants to get millions and millions of people into space to work and live there, well, this moon mission, supposed, to Shackleton Crater to mine for water ice, that is the first step.